Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to massively increase your Google Maps rankings in just 24 to 48 hours. Watch this! Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? So in today's video, I want to show you how to massively increase your Google Maps rankings in just 24 to 48 hours. If you get any value out of this video, please drop a like. Also hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and do that kind of cool stuff so you can get all my latest information, because I've been putting out videos very sporadic lately. I like to put them out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but life's been getting in the way lately. So let's get started with the lesson, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to log into our Google My Business. And I'm just going to show you my Google My Business. And the way to get to it is just by going to business.google.com. You sign in, and you're going to come to a page like this. You're going to hit info over here on the left-hand side. And you're going to notice that there's a place where you put your website in. And right there, I put my website in as mine. So what I'd like you to do is check this page, because a lot of people haven't updated this page, and it may say HTTP, and without the S, right? So if you've secured your website, you need to update this. I bet you 25% people looking at their page haven't checked it in a while, and it still says HTTP. So with that being said, you have to remember something, that your website is like your gasoline in your car for your Google My Business. If we could use that example. Here's what I mean by that. When you put your website in your Google My Business, this is what feeds your Google My Business. I have a lot of people that reach out to me and say, hey, I don't want you to work on my website. I just want you to, improve my Google My Business rankings by working on my GMB. And it doesn't work like that. What Google does is it gives you a space on their Google My Business where you could add your website, and once your website is plugged into your Google My Business, that fuels your Google My Business. That fuels your GMB. So if you have a website with a lot of relevant content on it, then your Google My Business, your GMB, is going to be powered up. What do I mean by a GMB? So for example, if I put in plumbing and I scroll down, this is what I mean. I'm talking about the Google 3-pack right here. So if you have a dynamite website with relevant content and you plug it into your Google My Business, Google goes through your website and then says, hey, this is the most relevant content for this geo, for this area, and for what the person's looking for. This person has the best content on their website. I want you to understand something there. 80% of SEO is content on your website. So if your brother-in-law wrote the content on your website, or if you had somebody from Fiverr write the content on your website, and it hasn't been, you haven't put it through like Page Optimizer Pro, or even Yoast, which is a plugin for WordPress, well, then you're probably not going to rank. I consulted with someone last week, and I said, hey, who wrote the content on your website? He's like, I did. And I said, well, what did you use to check it? And he was like, my eyes. I didn't use anything. Well, you're not going to, lack of a better term, you're not going to beat Google without using any tools, right? But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Google, and Google will give you all the answers that you need to get in the Google 3-pack. All right, so let's proceed. Okay, guys, so the first thing you want to do is you want to use your most relevant keyword. So if your most relevant keyword is DUI lawyer, or if it's plumbing, whatever your most relevant, the keyword that you want to be found for, the most important keyword, that's the keyword that we're going to start with, right? Sounds fair? All right. So we think that the most relevant keyword for plumbing is, abcplumbing.com, Jersey's best plumbers, for example. We think that that's the most. We don't know that for sure. What we need to do is we need to put that keyword into Google to see what Google sees as the most relevant page for that keyword. I had a DUI lawyer years ago, and I created this super DUI page, but because he did a lot of work prior to signing on with me, his homepage was most known by Google for DUI. So if you typed in DUI lawyer in Florida, his homepage was the one that was showing in the Google organic section for DUI lawyer. Now, some people may be saying, wait. I'm watching this video for maps. You are, but there's a direct correlation between maps and the organic section. We want to see what page Google sees in the organic section for your keyword. In this case, it's plumbing. Okay? So we look in the organic section, and for example, see this Slaughter Plumbing? Their homepage, Slaughter Plumbing, is most popular. Now, I haven't done the search, but we're just going to scroll down once or twice, and we're going to see other pages where okay, so even like this, Ace Hardware, right? They have a plumbing page, right? So you want to see what page is most Google is showing for your most important keyword. That's step one, because I'm going to show you in this video how to add keywords to that page, and we want to make sure that you're adding your keywords to the proper page. You don't want to add keywords to the page that you think Google is ranking for your most important keywords. You want to make sure. So step one is you want to do a Google search for your keyword and scroll down and find what page. Is it ABC, abcplumbing.com/Jersey's best plumbers, or is it going to your ABC plumbing page? Or a better example would be when I was big into website design, I wanted my homepage back then. I wanted my homepage to rank for website design, right? So, but what happened was I had mindsaw.com/website design was most popular, but I didn't know that. If I'd have made all the changes to the homepage, well, that's not the page that Google saw as most relevant. It was mindsaw.com/website design. So the only way to know that is to type your top keyword into Google and scroll down and and find the page that they see most relevant. Is it your home page, or is it a keyword page? So step two is I want to start sprinkling in keywords that Google deems as important and put them on my page, whether it's my DUI page, my website design page, my plumber's page, whichever, chiropractic page, your medical marijuana page, whatever page is most important to you. I want to start adding more keywords to my page. How do we do that? Very simple. All we do is we go to plumbing right here, we put the keyword in, whatever that keyword is, and we try to pick out any keyword that's in bold. See these keywords that are in bold? It says plumbing, plumbers, right? So we open a new tab, and if you signed into Chrome, you just hit these 9 dots and you scroll down. You want to go to the sheets. You just open that up. Now you could also write it down on a piece of paper if you'd like, And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write in keywords, just like this. Nothing fancy. And I'm going to paste in plumbing. And I'm going to paste in plumber. Now, I'm not going to paste in 50 keywords and make you watch that. So you got the idea. As you scroll down, you're just going to look for all the bolded words on the first couple of pages. Okay? But here's the other thing that I want you to do, is I want you to go to the Wikipedia page. And I want you to take a look at all the keywords that are in bold, and then all the keywords that are links. So for example, I think that pipes is very important. If I was creating a plumbing page, I would add the word pipes. I would also add the word valves. And I would add in the next one, which is plumbing fixtures. So I'd take that article that my brother-in-law wrote, or I got on Fiverr, and I'd reread that, and I'd start sprinkling in these keywords. So where he put in it and they, or you know, I would start sprinkling in, you know, pipes and plumbers and plumbing and valves and that type of stuff, right? Right? So I would just start scrolling down, and I would start pulling out from Google, from Wikipedia, all the keywords that Google is looking for, all the bold and all the links from the Wikipedia pages. Now, when I say all, the ones that are most that are most relevant to what you're doing. So I don't know if Kilwa is important. You know, it's an island somewhere that they probably did plumbing somewhere. Yeah, it was probably the first city to do plumbing or something. I don't know. Or ancient Rome, right? So I wouldn't add that. But look, the word aquatics, I think that's important. I think wastewater is important. I think lead pipes is, look at all these keywords you're getting, right? Galvanized iron. Look at all these keywords you're getting. You're getting them all from Wikipedia. And what you do is you just add them. Oh, you want to do something fancy? I'll show you something fancy. Watch this. Watch this. Bold. See that? Keywords. And you know what? You want to get a little nuts? Put an S on the end. Keywords. And you just add in all your keywords. And what you want to do is you want to make a list of maybe about 50 keywords by checking out the Wikipedia page and checking out the Google rankings, right? And grab these keywords. Like I like this. Also in the titles, the best, 10 best plumbers. Seems like this is important. Right? So if I could sprinkle that in, if I could add that in and make it look natural, that would be important to me. Okay? And you want to add those keywords in this keyword section. So get a list of anywhere between 25 and 50 and just add them on your spreadsheet, and then take a look at your article, your page, and see if we could sprinkle these keywords onto that page to make it look natural. Hang out, guys. I still got some more cool stuff. All right, guys. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to type in your main keyword. In this example, I'm using plumbing. And then what I'd like you to do is add the word blog on the end. Okay? So if you want to do plumbing and add your area, like I live in Tampa. So if you want to put Tampa, you know, you could find some local plumbing blogs here. And I want you to do the same thing. I want you to start looking for keywords. That would be a good one, right? Plumbing warranties. Maybe some of these would be good. This is a good way of finding plumbing company. I would add to the plumber page. Plumbing tips, I certainly would add. In fact, the next step is going to be on plumbing tips, FAQs, and I'm going to show you what to do. So go to plumbing blog, and it's another way of, look, best plumbers in Tampa, plumbers near me, right? These are these are areas next to Tampa, St. Petersburg, Sarasota, right? So this is another way of getting more keywords on your list. Now, the next step is we're going to assume at this point you have your 25 to 50 keywords, and we're going to improve your page. So let's move on to the next step. All right, guys, so it's real important that you download this free Google extension called SEO Minion. It's located right on top here in my browser. It's called SEO Minion. And what I'd like you to do is I want you to just go to Google. You're going to love this. And once again, we're going to type in plumbers or whatever your keyword is. And we're going to go to some of the top sites that aren't in fact directories, like BBB, Better Business Bureau, and Yelp. These are all directories. Home Advisor, it's a directory. I want to try to go to somebody who would be my competition. So, for example, Everyday Plumber. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to SEO Minion. Once I have that installed, it's very simple. All you do is just go to find SEO Minion. I'll put the link in the description, and just download it, and it goes into your Chrome extensions. It'll pop up on the top over here. Click on page optimization, and these are all your H1, H2, H3 tags. So for example, their H1 is Pinellas Park Plumber. See, that's right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to make another one of H1 tags. Yeah, this could take a while. This could take a while. I agree. It's not enjoyable. But if you want to rank in the Google 3-pack, you need to optimize your pages. And this is what you pay an SEO to do. But if you're going to do it yourself, this is how you do it. Or this is a way that you can do it. And it's a way that you could do it at no cost. You don't have to buy any tools. You're basically doing it by hand. And you go to each one, and for example, there's their H1 tag. It's the Pinellas Park Plumber. And I am going to go to a bunch of websites, and I am going to check their H1 tags, and I'm going to just create a list in my Excel spreadsheet of, okay, so here's Scott's Plumber, and once again I'm going to go to SEO Minion and hit the analytics, okay, and I'm going to take this, right, and there's my H1 tags. Got that? And you're just going to keep doing that for all your tags. If you notice in SEO Minion, you have H1 tags, you have H2 tags, you have all the way up to like H6. See, show all headings. And you're just going to create a list of all the H tags. And you put it in your spreadsheet. You put all your H1s. Over here you put H2s. H2 tags, H3, H4, H5, H6, and you're going to pick some of the best tags. Now, here's a little tip. If you're trying to rank the keyword Pinellas Park Plumber, I would add in the H1s, H2s, H3s, H4s, H5, H6, I would add those keywords. I would add Pinellas Park Plumber, a variation, into all those H tags. What does that mean? So these are the H tags. Notice this, all these H1s, H2s, H3s. If I'm trying to rank Pinellas Park Plumbers, I would add those tags, those keywords. So 5 plumbing tips from trusted Pinellas Park plumbers. Drain cleaning tools and methods explained by top Pinellas Park plumber. There's going to be a wise guy out there that says that that's keyword stuffing and you're going to get suspended or sandboxed by Google. Google, for those people, Google has never suspended a website for adding the keyword into the H tags too many times. Okay. It just hasn't happened. Go look. It has never happened. Right? I have no problem doing an apology video in case it has happened. To my knowledge, it has not happened. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you advice as to what I do. You could choose to do it or you could choose to ignore it. I'm just showing people what I do. Right? If you're not ranking in the Google 3-pack, hoping isn't going to do anything. You're going to need to take action. And at this point in your career, you're either going to do it yourself or you're going to hire an SEO, either like myself, or Ruan Marino, Chris Palmer, Darren Marion over at Rattel SEO. You're going to pick a qualified William Jones, right? You're going to pick a qualified SEO to handle your account, or you're going to do it yourself. I'm just showing you what I do. You have to do something. Buying 5,000 backlinks doesn't work anymore. Adding it to the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity SEO machine, where you just put the keyword in the SEO machine and it magically ranks you for $49 a month, that doesn't work anymore. So there are actual programs that do this type of manual work and spit out all the information, but this is for the people that have a low budget, that are trying to make some changes themselves, right? I'm making this video for somebody who doesn't have the money for the tools and wants to make some changes this weekend to rank better in the Google 3-pack. Change your H1 tags, sprinkle in some keywords in your article, right? These are your articles. Sprinkle in some keywords in your article. Well, I guess this would be, this is your content, right? So throw in some keywords in here, like can be dangerous for Pinellas Park plumbers. It can be dangerous for wastewater removal, right? If that's appropriate in this article, like add that keyword in there, right? So look over your article and start sprinkling in all your keywords, then all your H tags. See if you could, what exactly does a Tampa plumber do, or a Pinellas Park plumber do, right? Put your geo in there. Now, here's another tip, is if I were you, I would add an accordion on your website. This is an accordion. This is a great way of getting more keywords in your article. So, for example, what are the 10 tips for hiring a qualified plumber in Orlando or in Tampa or wherever your area is, right? So you add your geo, you put your keyword in there, and then this is where you stuff in all your keywords, right? Affordable, plumber, plumbers, nearby, top quality, local plumber near me, 5-star review, right? So from your keyword list, this is where you could add those keywords right here in your FAQs in an accordion. Great place to put it. Now I'm going to give you one last tip. Yeah, I'll give you one last tip. I'm not a coder, right? And People that are watching this video may be coders, or you have a website developer that's a coder. I want you to watch this part. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to inspect. And wait, I'm going to go to right click. I'm going to go to view page source, excuse me. See, I'm not a coder. This is all the code on your website. Stuff those keywords in here as well. You know, not only in your title and your description, but there are other places to put your keywords. My team knows how to do this. I've never been a coder, but there are places where you could put your keywords. Put them in the code. Google reads the code. So while you may look at the home page and go, well, I could put plumber in here, 15, 20 times. You could put it in the code another, 60 times. Right? You could add it in the code. You could rename folders. You could also change this alt text to all these keywords. Come on, guys, I'm giving you all kinds of knowledge here. You guys should be going crazy. All these keywords you could be renaming. You could alt tag all these images on your website with all the keywords that you're using. You could put it in the code. Google only reads the first 30,000 characters. Google doesn't read any more than that. So it may only read up until here. So all that template garbage, all that template code that WordPress gives you, see if you can have it removed or have it put on the bottom. You want your most important stuff up on top. The first 30,000 characters are what Google reads. Google doesn't read down here. Google doesn't read down here. Guys, we killed it today. Take a weekend, do what I said, sprinkle in your keywords, find keywords, change your H1, your H2, your H3, all the way up into your H6 tags. Add your keywords to your alt images, add your keywords behind your code to your home page, to your page that you're trying to rank, as well as to the code behind, right, your page, which is here. And you're going to rock it in 24 to 48 hours. Be very weary of these programs where you get 5,000 backlinks or 500 backlinks for $99. And guys, it's not 2012 anymore, right? 2010. That just doesn't work anymore. You need to create content that's relevant, that has the keywords that Google's looking for. And I'll tell you what, if you add these keywords to your page, you're going to rank for other keywords, right? So you're going to rank for other keywords, and you're going to be happy. You're going to say, hey man, I made a lot of money. I got a lot of leads in 2022. Thank you very much. And I say, yeah, you're welcome. No big deal. I'm glad I was able to help you, right? Guys, if you like this video, please please subscribe to my channel. And like I say in every video, this is the most important part, is please take care of your family. That's the most important thing. The money's coming in 2022. You're going to get those leads. You're going to get that new business. Things are going to work out great for you. But don't be a crab to your family, in 2021. Because in 2022, when you have all that money and you have all the free time, they're not going to want to deal with you. Because they're going to say, yeah, man, that guy was nasty. All right, don't be nasty. Be nice. Take out the dog. Go wash the car, right? The car is probably a mess right now. Go wash it, get it vacuumed. Take your wife's car. I know that's a mess. That you can't argue with. That her car's a mess. Go take a look at it. It's a mess. All right, go wash her car. Say, honey, give me your keys, and go wash her car. and be nice. All right? Guys, have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next lesson. Thanks.